Hello everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Marcy. I'm the mom of 4 kids, the youngest of whom is Freya, and she has a rare syndrome called Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome. It affects growth and development on all scales, and the channel is just about how we do life as a family with a disabled child. I want to do a little just chit chat with you guys today. Freya came home from preschool completely exhausted and has been taking a nap for 2 hours now. I fully expect for her to be still napping for a little while. I want to talk about the marathon that is disability parenting, parenting a medically complex child, and how that can affect me. I don't want to speak for other people, but how it affects me. This week, for example, it's a perfect example of kind of what the marathon can be of medically complex parenting. My lunch is done. So last week, Fiona was sick. She's my second child. I have a boy, and then 3. A boy and then 3 girls. She was sick. Now, in the past, we used to like quarantine the sick kid and make sure that they were not coming in contact with Freya and they were on a completely different floor in the house, and it didn't make a difference. Freya tends to pick up every bug that comes around. There is lowered immunity in Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome, and while Freya's isn't severe, once she gets a bug, she's able to fight it off without hospitalization, knock on wood. She does catch everything that is around her, everything. If a kid is sick at preschool, she gets it. If one of our kids is sick, she gets it. Sometimes we go to Walmart and she picks up random bugs at Walmart when we're shopping. Like, I can pinpoint where we've been and where she must have picked up a bug. So I kind of just let Fiona be wherever. The deal was she couldn't hold Freya, which is really hard for her because she loves holding Freya. She also wasn't coughing or sneezing or anything, so I didn't feel like she was spreading big amounts of germs. But of course, Freya then picked up this bug. And Freya has a hard time sleeping anyway. It's a very common characteristic of CDLS that our kids kind of struggle with sleep. So this last week, since she caught the bug, she has been up every single night, just needing some extra love and some extra care. This is a mild bug we picked up. It lasted like 2 days for Fiona. Freya had it for a couple more days, but it wasn't like, she wasn't coughing. She didn't have a fever. It literally was just like a little sore throat, little stuffiness. But she still was up every single night. And I'm not the type of person that thrives on low sleep. I need sleep. I'm a good, like, if I could get 10 to 12 hours every day, I would be so happy. Mom of 4, I can't do that. But that's how much I love my sleep. And then now she's feeling better. She's back to preschool. Tomorrow we have an occupational therapy appointment. And meanwhile, we are trying to get her to gain weight before her follow-up appointment. And there's just this recurring theme in my head of the marathon, of like when you are so exhausted. And it's not just like, I haven't been sleeping, I'm exhausted. It is like a mental, emotional, physical, just exhausted all the time from keeping track of meds and keeping track of calories and keeping track of appointments and making sure that she's doing okay on this bug and making sure that we're staggering her meds she has a really sensitive GI system, common with CDLS. So if she gets too many meds all at once, they tend to come back up. So with the added meds from her cold, we needed to stagger those meds. We have to keep track of, okay, is she okay to go to preschool today? Is she not okay? Is she gonna sleep tonight? And it wears on you. And you have to just like dig deep down and like when you've hit your wall, you know, when people, I'm not a marathon runner. I think people that run marathons, while good for them, I never would do that. But there's the talk of like hitting the wall where you just don't feel like you can go any further, but you've got to figure out how to go further. I feel like I hit my wall like once a week, but on days that or weeks that she's sick, it's like a once a day type of thing. And people always comment like, I don't know how you do everything. I don't know how you do it. I do it because I don't have another choice. She's my child, and I also have to be there for my other 3 children. They're my children, and I always wanted to be a mom, and I always wanted to do it really well. If I could tell anyone what medical parenting is like, it's like running a marathon every day. And you do it because you love your kid, and you do it because you want to do it well. And that's where I am. I'm trying to find like deep down in me and pull out my, why am I doing this? How am I going to do this for the next? With Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome, there's kind of a variable in life expectancy. So it could be the next couple days all the way till the next 50 years. Like, how am I going to do this every day for the next 50 years? And I really have to dig deep and find my why. And my why is that I love my babies. And my other why is that I want to honor my mom. So I honor my mom. And Freya, everybody always says Freya looks a lot like me. She looks so much like my mom. I find as I get older, I feel like I look more like my mom, but Freya to me looks so much like my mom. And the other day, Jesse was talking to me about reincarnation. We're kind of very open with our kids on different belief systems. And I don't know, does that sound like something you believe in? Do you think that that could be true? We're not so strict about telling our kids what they have to believe. We want them to find what they believe for themselves. And she was talking about reincarnation. And she was telling me, she's like, what if Freya is Mima, which is what they called my mom. And while I don't believe she is, it kind of changed my perspective in how I handle the hard times. Because my mom was very sick. Like I said, she had MS. And I kind of thought, my first thought was like, she can't be my mom because how crappy is it that she was sent to a body that had MS and then was resent to a body that had Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome. Like, that does not seem fair. And I am a very, in my mind, fair person. I want everything to be fair, right? And then my second thought was, yes, but if it is, she at least was sent to a good family and to a mom who can do a good job at this. And again, while I don't believe she is my mom's spirit, it is a good reminder that we only get to do this once, and I want to do it right. And I want to be patient, and I want to be kind. And so on those days where I feel like I have nothing left to give and I want to scream and rip my hair out, I just think, like, you only get to do this once. And Freya deserves the best mom that she can have. So that's what keeps me going. And that's what keeps me going for my other kids as well. So if you ever want to know my why and my how, first of all, caffeine. Let's not gloss over that. Caffeine is my life saver on these days. Is my saving grace. Coffee, tea, Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, send it my way, okay? That's what I need to get through the day. And the second is that I need to remember why it is I want to do this. And I want to be a great mom for these wonderful little humans that I have the pleasure of spending every day with. I love my tiny little babies, even though they're not so tiny anymore. Liam comes up to me every day and measures because he's like here, and soon he will be taller than me. So even though they aren't so tiny, I love spending time with my little babies, and I love the people that they are, and I want to do a good job at this. So my advice to medical parents, disability parents, whatever you want to call it, is to dig down deep and find your why, because it's going to be really hard, and you need to remember why you're doing it. Let's go find Freya. Good morning, Freya. Did you wake up from your nap?
How did you know?
Come here.
I followed you. I saw you at the payphone.
Hi.
I saw you go to the bank
Oh.
and go withdraw. It must be Dana's brother.
Jacob. Mrs. Kerma, when did they kidnap you?
We ran out of milk upstairs. We have to go downstairs to get some milk, huh? Where is it? Go find it? Where's the milk? Don't you steal my phone. Where's your milk? Okay. Yeah, here it is. Oh, geez. She woke up in such a good mood. Okay, hold that. Gotta get your milkies. Gotta make sure we have the right expiration date and get the oldest one first. Okay, here we go. Back up the stairs. Ready? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. You're a cutie. I think that scared her a little bit. You helping her walk? Did you want your mama? Yeah. Yeah.
Please.
Tell me all about it. You just wanted your mama. A lot of people have been asking how school is going for Freya. Yeah, school. It's going good. The first week was, I don't want to say scary. It was scary for me because she really was having trouble adjusting. And I was worried it meant she wasn't going to like school this year. But the last 2 weeks have been great. She adjusted well. It was really a lot of adjusting for her. It was a new classroom, a new teacher, all new kids, and new paraprofessionals. So, yeah, it was a lot of adjusting. Oh, that's right. Her teacher today said that she walked in her gait trainer all the way from the classroom to the playground without sitting down. And we got a picture from her doing the slides at school.
Wait, you do?
Yes.
You have to show me after.
I'll show you after.
Video.
So she's adjusted well and she's liking it now. All this grumbling is just her talking. She's not. Yeah. She's not in distress. She's just chatting. Huh, are you just chatting with us? Yeah. Say mama. Mama. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with us today and letting me chat to you. And I hope we will see you next time. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.